It's to me, joke, and man caught up. I'm feeling you. It's enough to me. Any man caught up. And no more reason to be free. When
and his voice was
Joe was cold, man.
crazy.
C.A.N Podcast, we're back again.
Mr. Mons, A Low Soul, Elmo in the cut. You dig?
What's going on, peeps? What's going on, peeps? And then breaking your mic and all sorts.
Trust me.
But yeah, as Mr. Mon said, we're gonna be consistent. What's the other one? We're gonna be consistent. We're gonna be ready to go. We're gonna be here every week. We're back again. We're not gonna stop. Won't stop.
Share, subscribe, and tell your nan. Please.
Your nan will be loving this.
Trust me.
I can't lie.
You know what I'm saying? So, Mobiles, guys. Did you watch it?
Yeah, man. Mobiles was lit. I loved Mobiles, every part of it. You know what I mean? I love the UK culture. And just seeing how far it's come. It was well put together, man. I feel like they've embraced the culture even more now. Like back in the day, I feel like they used to pay homage to the Americans more.
So real.
Instead of giving out the awards to the British artists, the UK artists that were putting in work. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I feel like they've taken a leaf out of Rated Awards as well.
100%.
Like the performances, man. Did you happen to watch the Mobiles?
So I watched Steph London's and Miss Banks' performance.
Steph London, so you got, is that BBL or?
I don't know.
It looks
but
like
they were going in.
It
And it was a
like
great
BBL
performance.
still.
It was
a great performance.
It was.
But you know what? With the Mobiles as well, it's like watching it from back then and how it's evolved.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of how the production team has come
Yeah,
a long way.
Definitely.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Obviously, they've probably got a lot of young black people, not just black, but also white people, but a lot of young black people in the offices now that are pitching ideas, getting their point across, and they're implementing that within the show.
Because the last Mobiles I watched was when N-Dubs was there.
Oh, wow. That was like 10 years ago.
Do you know what I'm saying?
10, 11 years ago.
So now it's
when
just,
N-Dubs won it.
Yeah, they
Okay.
were just winning low. So now just seeing everybody come up from like influencers to like podcasters and comedians, it's like
Personality.
we're in here.
Yeah.
We in here.
Sorry.
Finally.
Sorry. You know the Mobile Awards? Obviously it was a black thing, right?
Yeah.
It's always been a black thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't ever remember it being like a pop thing, and now where the black.
It was a
people
black
are-
thing, but it's like they kind of sold out at one point.
Okay.
They kind of embraced mainly pop and American artists. They didn't really embrace us as a culture, but to be fair,
They were giving out
wasn't
they were giving out awards to like people who would not care about the mobile.
let's just say, people that wouldn't care about the mobiles, people that wouldn't even turn up to the mobiles. So,
I mean, a few people didn't turn up to this one, but
yeah. Would you put mobiles up there, though? Would you give it some sort of...
no. If you're a UK urban artist,
At what stage in your career?
I think the beginning or the end of it doesn't matter. I feel like my mobile holds.
Because I had an argument with someone today at work, and they were like, "Bro, no one cares about mobiles." He was like, "No one cares about mobiles."
No, that's
bro.
a big
Like,
achievement, bro.
If you win a mobile, bro, it's like, eh. That's exactly what he said. He was like, eh.
In all fairness, all awards are. You don't need validation to. You don't need a Grammy. Grammys. All these award ceremonies are very much like. How can I put this? It's an inside job. Like they don't give it like the Grammys. They won't give it to
Who really deserves
it. Do you know what I'm saying? All these award ceremonies.
Like Nas, he just won a Grammy last year.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
His first one.
a lot of like the Oscars. How many times has it been boycott the Oscars because they're not giving black people a platform and whatnot? So even the Ballon d'Or going that far, like there was times where. Like I'll bring it back to the time where Nedved got it and they overlooked Henry. That season, Henry was when we won the double and he scored like how many goals? Was it the 2002, 2003? That was the year after.
They gave it to Nedved in 2002, 2003.
Free.
He didn't win nothing that season.
Yeah, okay, but in terms of numbers, because obviously
he had more numbers in him.
Exactly. So this.
I don't understand Ballon d'Or anymore because
you
know what? It's like it's meant to be based on
individual achievements, right? Yeah.
and
So
what
if
you've
you
done
score, how many goals you scored, how many goals you assist,
Yeah.
how you kind of contribute to your team, so on and so
I
forth.
never didn't do any of that.
Nedved had
in the
like 10
Champions
goals and like 7 assists. Obviously, I'm exaggerating. It wasn't that low, but
Yeah.
Henry had like double the amount of like goals and assists in that year. You know, so I'm saying all that to say this: like, award shows don't necessarily validate someone's talent or
actual achievement.
Well, yeah, because now we you know
sometimes their achievement doesn't even get acknowledged
yeah,
by these big award ceremonies. So
you know what I'm saying. So I don't really pay attention to it. If you get a nomination, I mean, if you get an Oscar, if you're an artist, if you get if you're an actor, if you get an Oscar, if you're a Grammy, if you're an artist, obviously these things put your price up in terms of who you're going to be dealing with after that. Because once you got a Grammy, once you got an Oscar, if you're white anyway, your price goes up. You know what I'm saying? And then you're doing the big, every Marvel film.
I feel like even if you're black, your price goes up if you win an Oscar. Like, winning an Oscar is a big thing, bro.
It is, but it's.
I feel like that definitely...
Because, especially in the entertainment world, Oscar and Grammy, those are one of the 2 biggest achievements that you can especially have within your career.
Sure.
And it's like, I believe a lot of people, especially in America, they were complaining about in regards to Oscars where a lot of ethnic and black people are not winning these things. It's always like, a white person. But now, in today's society, especially with everything that's going on, black people are winning. They are winning awards.
By force, though.
Black is actually cool now.
By force, though.
Black is actually cool now.
By force. Only because now we've made it more than an issue now. It's like you have to make it inclusive. You have to diversify.
Now we have social media to express.
Yeah, exactly. So they have to diversify whatever the fuck they're doing. So that's they're forced to open the door a bit further.
How you say Thierry was robbed. I don't know, like Denzel was robbed for years.
So many years.
Jadakiss had this bar on Why. You remember Why? Why I'm living. It's all I'm living.
There we go.
I've been in the system. Why you gotta do me like that?
So
you guys need to fucking start a choir.
We do. So he pretty much said, why did Denzel have to be crooked before he took it? So he's referring to Training Day.
Oh, yeah.
But before that, he was playing like Malcolm X and, A Slave in Glory. And he killed those roles. But as soon as he plays a dodgy black cop, let's give it to him then. Like, amazing. So it always made me think like, what? Will Smith has done some great movies. Maybe if he played a bad guy, because he's never ever played a bad guy before.
Yeah.
Maybe he would actually take it. Like I'm hearing he killed it in King Richard as well.
I need to watch that.
I need to watch that. I'm a big fan of the Williams sisters.
100%.
Coming to predominantly white sport.
Yeah.
Dominated by rich white
folk.
people.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have the money to.
There's no tennis, bro. There's no such thing as tennis.
There's no tennis in ends, bro. What tennis courts are you finding, bro?
That's why
what tennis courts are you finding in ends?
The same way we look at football is the same way America looks at basketball. Because it's more accessible.
It's more accessible.
But when you come to tennis
in New York or in the end somewhere, or football pitch in the ends.
Yeah.
You know
but tennis, cricket, stuff like that. Like we don't pay attention to that.
No
you know what I'm saying? Because you're not supposed. I don't say necessarily you're not supposed to be there, but it's just harder for a black person to. I think it's more so the resources that you need to have in order to be trained for these sports.
You need a one-to-one tennis coach as well, bro.
Yeah, facts.
And they had their dad, so
and that was the reason why they, elevated as much as they did, because they had someone on their corner that wasn't charging them for the training that they were getting,
making them put in the work.
Exactly.
You know what? I feel like the dad, especially at that time when they were young, the dad must have gone through such like racism, bro.
Yeah, a lot.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Because I only from the movie.
Yeah, I see some clips and it's just like. Where the Serena, the Williams sisters, it's like, no, they've gone through it and they deserve everything they have right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
no, definitely. But yeah, I don't think awards and stuff like that should be. Obviously, you should aspire to be validated. I don't say validated, but you should aspire to have some accolades.
bro, everyone wants a bit of validation. Though.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, no one's just doing things for the sake of just doing it and knowing that. Okay, yeah, I know I'm sick.
Yeah,
but
in this day and age,
I want people to also recognize that I'm sick, bro. Like, I'm not just going about my life and being like, yeah, I'm sick, bro. Yeah, what?
Because when you hear your name, you're nominated. You're gonna go crazy. You're like,
oh. Let's think of it like this. You're an artist. You've dropped a sick album. All your boys, your family, everyone. Cool. That's your friends. That's your family. They're gonna say you're sick regardless.
Yeah.
It's some honest people within your circle. They're gonna be like, yeah, it was all right. Maybe you need to do this, and that.
Yeah.
But getting validation from those award ceremonies, you sitting there in your suit with your family, those same people that have been back in your corner all this time, that eventually come to this award ceremony with you, and they announce your name. You see yourself on the big screen. You see your album on the big screen. You go up there, say your speech, bro. That must feel good.
100%.
100%.
And you know, if God willing, inshallah, you know, there was an award ceremony that was, you know, for podcasters.
Oh, there is.
I'm sure there is, and they were like, "Yo, you know, C.A.N Podcast, you're being
Yo, I like to thank God.
No, I'm being
big man upstairs.
Yeah, I'll be more than happy to turn up.
Yeah.
But
we'll get 5 minutes each.
But what, you know, if we achieve success in terms of us just doing this successfully, and we've got core fans, and they're following us everywhere we go, we're doing live shows, and we're doing all these great things outside of being validated by an award ceremony, I'll be happy with that. I wouldn't necessarily want to be awarded for us doing what we love doing regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when an artist, so for instance, an artist, if you're an artist who's shelling and you're selling out all sorts of arenas, you couldn't give a fuck about an Oscar or whatever they give out to.
Of course. But you
musicians,
selling out
Grammys.
arenas is also validation.
Yeah, but you're not being awarded.
Okay,
is what I'm saying.
Okay, you're not being awarded.
If
so you're talking about award shows. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about if you have fans and your fans are ride and die. If you can sell out, I don't know, a 20,000 capacity venue, 30,000 capacity venue, fucking O2. Do you know what I'm saying? All these places, and you don't have no Grammys. Grammys don't mean fuck all.
But you know what? You know what I find funny? It's always the artist that's won some Grammys that says eventually, oh, fuck Grammys. Yeah. I don't need that. Yeah, you've won them. That's why you can say fuck it. 100%. But when you wasn't winning, if you didn't win any, and he wasn't getting acknowledged with all the great content, the great work that he was producing and putting out, and you wasn't getting awarded for it, you're going to feel some type of way, bro.
Sure.
There's a lot of people that like to talk and say, oh, yeah, man, bro, I don't need validation from Grammys or whatever. I'm usually the artists that have won some sort of award. Yeah. And that are up there. Like Drake, how he pulled out 2 nominations for Grammys, this year's Grammys. Drake has won plenty of awards, bro. Plenty of Grammys before.
I think he's got like 4 to 5 Grammys.
But bro, he's got bare.
But there you go. It once you get it, it's like it's not worth the.
Yeah, but at some point in your career, you do care.
You do care. Okay, we'll take it to this one as well. Now, Leonardo DiCaprio. How awesome of an actor is he?
Great.
Listen, let me tell you how awesome he is.
He's great.
He's such a big actor, and everybody knows him. I always measure someone's fame by whether my mum knows them. Yeah, she don't watch shit.
Okay.
So if she knows,
she'd be like Titanic.
If she knows who that person is, I'm like, yo, that guy's blown.
Yeah.
Like when 50 first came out, huge.
Yeah.
And I remember just chilling in my living room, and then like 50 Cent came on the screen. You know that song? Oh, me just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I just want to win the girls just a little bit.
And I was like, she's like, oh, that's 50 Cent. I was like, what? You know who 50 Cent is? She's like, yeah, he's a rapper, isn't it? That guy, yeah. He got shot. I was like, what?
Where'd you get this information from?
Bro, at this point, he was only out for like a year.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this guy's blown. So my mom knows who Leonardo DiCaprio is.
Yeah.
That dude is famous as fuck.
So
cool.
This is what I'm saying.
But let me just land for a sec. With him as an actor, the reason why I rate him so much is because with every role that he does, I don't see Leonardo on screen. I see the character that he's playing. I never see him on screen.
Like, do you mean like interviews and stuff like that?
No, I mean as in the movie. Within the movie that he's playing, within the character that he's playing, I'd see the character. I don't.
Oh, not actually
Leonardo.
him.
Like, you know when Kevin Hart's playing.
Yeah,
Kevin Hart is Kevin Hart in every film. Yeah. The Rock is The Rock in every film. Yeah. You know what I mean? That man, Adam Sandler, is Adam Sandler in every film. You know what I mean? Who was? Even Will Smith to a certain extent. Like, Will Smith is Will Smith, bro.
Yeah.
Even when he tries to play something else.
Will does have like some roles. You're like, wow.
But I still see Will Smith.
Yeah.
So would you say...
Even when he was playing Ali, I saw Will on screen. It's like, yeah,
so would you say Leonardo DiCaprio and...
the reason why I put... Denzel.
So when you see those two,
I don't see them.
you just see their character.
The character
Denzel played Malcolm X, a slave.
Ray.
No, that's Jamie Foxx.
Jamie
Jamie Foxx is another guy.
Oh,
Jamie Foxx is another guy.
Jamie Foxx when he played Ray.
Bro, I nearly cried, bro. That
Oh
movie is
my
deep.
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah.
I didn't know Ray Charles went through so much fuckery.
bro.
Like that movie, he deserved an Oscar for that. His speech as well was beautiful, man.
And is Jamie coming out with that Tyson film?
We've been talking about that for how long, bro? We've been talking about the Tyson film.
Like his impersonations are so great, but
Yeah,
they're so
yeah,
on
yeah.
point.
You
I'm
know what?
like,
He apparently
bring out that Tyson film, please.
I don't know. Maybe there's some issues going with that. I don't know.
Some
But to what I was saying though, in terms of actor, yeah, he's up there, man. He's one
But
of
the reason why I brought up Leonardo's name,
he hasn't won an Oscar.
no, he has recently.
Well, he won an
Only
Oscar for
recently, a couple of years ago, he won it for some glory. That film where he
Django.
was no. It was, I think it was one where he was out in like fucking North Pole and he was fighting these bears and whatnot. Anyways, he's got an Oscar finally. But my guy could have won an Oscar for one of his earliest roles when he was playing that disabled kid.
What movie is that?
This is like when he was a young boy.
Okay, yeah.
Young boy. I can't remember the name of his film.
Yeah.
If you watch it, you're like,
Yeah, no.
how are you able to do that? Like, I literally believe that you have that illness. He was like in his teens, bro.
Yeah.
Early
No,
teens.
the mushroom trim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every single fucking role he did after that, smash.
not really
Like he
done it.
smashed every single role. He smashes every single role he gets. Django role, I hated him.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
I loved him. I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, he's
You know what I'm saying?
quality, man.
So it took nearly 40 years for him, or maybe 30 years for him.
So, yeah,
And
40 is a
since
stretch.
yeah, since he's been active as an actor, I don't know how old he is. Maybe he's in his late 40s, but it's taken that long for him to get an Oscar. But before that, it's like we don't care. Leonardo, obviously, we want him to get an Oscar because he's the one actor that has done so good, and every time he's been on the panel or he's been on the nominations, he's been overlooked, and it's a case of maybe they're giving it to the wrong person and so on and so forth. But that doesn't take away from how great he is as an actor. There's certain actors that would get 2-3 fucking Oscars in their lifetime. There's certain actors that should get 2-3 Oscars in their lifetime because certain roles they play is just incredible. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this to say, like, it comes to a point, obviously, if you're in like Hollywood or if you're like, if you're in like a certain pedigree and you're being invited to these ceremonies and your films are doing mad numbers, it's in their best interest, the ceremony organizers, to give you an Oscar, because does Will have Oscar?
Nah.
Will doesn't have an Oscar.
No.
I don't know about Will anyway. In terms of him getting an Oscar, I think he's a good actor, but I don't necessarily.
Never played a bad guy.
Yeah,
That's the way it is.
but
bro.
I don't necessarily think he's done an Oscar-worthy
I
performance.
think so. In Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness was
I think
good.
that was Oscar.
But what other films were out that time that potentially
one.
won?
What about that guy who played
I
that
think-
film Forrest Gump?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks has got an Oscar.
Tom Hanks that's another.
Has he got Oscars though?
He must have.
He must have an Oscar.
Because the films.
Have you seen Big?
No, what's that film with the pirates?
I can't remember.
Is it
Captain something? Yeah.
That film, like, obviously,
I don't think you're thinking of Tom Hanks, bro.
no, the one he played.
Yeah,
The
Tom
guy,
Hanks.
yeah, Tom Hanks.
It's
He
the
played-
Pirates.
Pirates
yeah,
of the
yeah.
Caribbean.
Yeah,
No.
No.
There's one where there's like the Somali guy.
The
and he's
Somali
like, I'm the
pirate.
captain now. Do you know that film?
Okay,
Yeah.
no, I haven't seen that.
Okay.
That's why I thought you were talking about that.
Yeah, because with
what's
Tom-
my man's name? Pirates of the Caribbean. What's his name again?
That is.
That's Leonardo's boy, isn't it?
That's Leonardo's, but I can't remember his name. Fuck.
I forgot his name.
Because with
he's
Tom
a-
Hanks, yeah,
He's sick as well.
He's hard.
I just feel like with Tom Hanks as well, it's like
You don't see
he
Tom
drew-
Hanks on screen,
you
bro.
don't, yeah, like he draws you in.
Let me
to
tell
the
you how
character.
sick Tom Hanks is.
He draws you in.
Tom Hanks is in one of my favorite movies of all time, Big. I don't know if you've seen Big before.
No, I haven't seen that
Big?
one.
Have you seen Big? Have you seen Big? You haven't seen Big. Big is basically about a kid that goes to a fun fair with his family,
Yeah.
wishes like there's basically a machine there where he puts money in, like some guru sort of
Johnny Depp. Sorry.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. How can I not know that? I love the Caribbeans. I mean, the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Love the Caribbean. So he puts in a coin to pretty much get one wish.
Yeah.
His one wish was to be older, to be a grown up.
Okay.
But as this kid's woken up the next day, the wish comes true, and he becomes a grown up, and it's Tom Hanks, but he's still acting like a kid. So Tom Hanks is acting like a kid in this whole.
I think I know what film you're talking about.
And
so.
it's like raw, like.
And he also done Forrest Gump as well.
Oh, Forrest Gump is amazing.
That was amazing. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Like Tom Hanks.
But even within that movie,
really
like,
good,
he's
man.
playing a child, and it's like it feels like I'm actually looking at a kid on screen. Like he's like picked up the mannerisms of the child that was on screen before. Obviously, it was a child before Tom Hanks comes on screen. So he's all these mannerisms and the way he's talking and the way he's acting, the little silly things he's doing when he's like, fiddling with things. It's like, rah, like, you really embodied a child on screen, bro.
Yeah, he's won an Oscar.
How many?
There's one in particular film that he's won it for. That's coming up, Philadelphia, and that was in 1995.
Okay, did he win that one for Forrest Gump? He didn't win it.
No, I don't think he did.
That's one of the greatest films ever,
You know what film I like from Tom Hanks as well? Castaway, hardest
I
film.
haven't seen that one.
That's a good film, man.
I've never been so glued to a film that's just had one character in it.
Yeah, that's it.
Literally the whole. I think 80% of the film it was just him and some fucking bull he draws on.
Yeah.
And
I've seen that movie in years.
Yeah, man, and the transitions that his body goes through, when
He gets all the hair,
and then he loses a lot of weight, and it's just a really good film to watch. It takes you through a really cool journey, and then he comes back and he finds out that his wife is getting beat out by some next guy, and he's like, you know what, it's fair enough because I've been away for so long. You might, you have needs as well. But the story is a really, really good.
But you see these films that you lot have seen, yeah? Did you lot watch it like what, at home, or was it in the cinemas?
We can't. I didn't go no cinemas for these films.
Bro,
I can count how many times I've been to the cinemas and what films I've went to.
Bro, I feel like cinemas, okay, like it kind of went down.
Yeah.
But I feel like since we've been out of this, this whole pandemic, well, we're still in it, like they're just bringing out films after films and after films, but they're also bringing out films on Netflix. So you're battling between the two. Okay, do I watch this on Netflix or do I watch this in the cinemas?
It's one of those ones. It has to be one of those movies where it's like, yeah, I have to step out and watch this, man. Like, it has to be a movie that I fully fuck with.
Yeah.
I need to step out the house, pay money, and look at it on the big screen because, bro, everyone's got a Fire Stick. Everyone's got a dodgy Fire Stick.
Cool, but no matter...
In HD.
Okay, but cool.
Decent sized TV. I don't really need to go anywhere, bro.
But no matter doubt, you had to watch all the Fast and Furious in the cinema. No. There was no way you can watch that.
I'll be real with you.
There's no way you can watch that at home, bro.
After Paul Walker died, I was not interested in Fast and Furious.
What?
After Paul Walker died, I wasn't interested in...
They still carried it on. They still carried it on, though.
It's not good.
It's terrible.
It's actually trash.
You lot need to watch it in cinemas. That's why. Nah. Watch it in cinemas. 4DX.
What, you rate 5 Fast and Furious now?
I think traditionally I had to watch all of them.
What you like more so than actual?
It's cars.
No, I think it's more the spectacular aspect of it. Like it's big and it's explosive and it's an action film and it's like the storyline's dead. The storylines are dead.
They've run out of ideas.
They're just bringing out. They had fucking Idris Elba, some mutant in the last one. Bro. Like, what's going on?
No, he played it well though.
He played it well, but where's that story coming from, bro?
He was a mutant in the last one. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
He was just like this.
It's like a cyborg.
Yeah, it was a cyborg. Like,
bro, that's what they're doing.
Yeah. Like
they ran out of ideas, boy.
That's what I'm saying.
And next thing you know, they're in space.
Yeah.
Racing in space, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, this is what I'm saying. I like the spectacle, so not spectacular, sorry. The spectacle aspect of the film where, they're trying to go up and, beyond to give you an experience of like an action fucking film. Cool. But sometimes you just need to kind of wheel it back. Like
I feel like they should have stopped after the Paul Walker situation. our respect for him because he was the first one in the movie. It all linked together when he was the undercover cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. That now
Race of Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like that was a good run. Like from 1, I'll say all the way up to 6.
Nah.
6 was the last one when he drives off, innit? It's been
Yeah.
Man, then you had me crying in this.
I don't like the Tokyo one with Bow Wow.
Tokyo
Tokyo
Drift.
Drift.
Corny, bro. Oh man, that one is trash.
I
remember being in the cinema watching
Hey,
it, and Bow was like, "Yo, you want to see my car?" I'm thinking, "Oh, Rob, Bow was gonna bring out a mad whip," and it was that the Hulk one. I was like, "That's it, bro. That's bare childish, bro."
Yeah. I think they wanted to kind of make it a bit. They wanted
Nah,
to
that
bring
one
it
was
back
trash,
a bit
man.
because that was number 3 or 4.
That was like 4.
Is it 4?
But remember,
I thought it was 4.
But remember, with Fast and Furious, they had the individual characters and they had to try and turn some of the storyline into the individuals. Because, for example, when they go back, they try and find Han, who was apparently dead.
Yeah.
But he's been protecting them throughout the whole thing. Do you understand?
Yeah, Han's the Chinese guy.
Yeah.
That was he's nuts,
Yeah.
Yo, why do people eat nuts like that, bro?
bro.
I think they're cool.
I don't know.
No, I'm not even gonna lie. I see like people go,
like it's dice.
yeah, like, bro, just take it out the packet.
And eat it.
I don't know, boy.
Yeah.
Maybe it tastes better when you do that. innit?
Yeah. But in all honesty, like watching films in the cinema is a different experience to watching.
It is.
To watching it
man.
on like Netflix.
Have you watched it on 4DX?
I think I've seen one film. I think I saw maybe Black Panther. I've seen a couple of. This is what I'm saying. I'll only go to a cinema for films that I need to experience just beyond the. Oh, it's on TV. I can watch it.
But you had to go and see Black Panther in cinemas, didn't you?
I went to see Black Panther
100%,
in cinemas. I've seen a couple of the MCU. Marvel stuff.
Yeah, the Marvel movies. Yeah, you gotta go. cinema.
You got superhero stuff. Like
I've been
even I'll give it to you.
today.
Even like Fast and Furious,
Bro, it's lit.
You gotta go.
you gotta go. Yeah,
What
like
was the one in London when that guy was just flipping bare cars over?
Oh,
I watched that one in cinema.
that was the one with Jason Statham, innit?
is that Hobbs and Shaw?
No,
No, that's not Hobbs and Look at that, Hobbs and Shaw. They're forcing it, bro.
that was Hobbs and
What the
Shaw.
hell?
Was a spin-off.
Was a spin-off from that.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's the one I'm talking about. He's in Liverpool Street and he's
Hold
flipping
on,
bare.
maybe that is Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, that is Hobbs and Shaw.
That is Hobbs and
It's
Shaw.
Hobbs and
Well,
Shaw.
this is about 5-6 years ago. Hobbs and Shaw is a spin-off. I know what Hobbs and Shaw is.
But they were in London.
They're in London.
No, it's not Hobbs and Shaw.
It's not Hobbs and Shaw. It was one of the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, it's like 7 or something. Fast 7.
Well, I actually was Fast 7. I was playing myself.
Yeah,
I fell asleep in the cinema that day anyway. I actually did. I remember.
yeah. But like I said, bro, there's certain films that you just gotta go and watch and experience it on a big screen
Yeah,
and
yeah,
have like the 4D experience
Got your
where
popcorn
they
and-
splash water in your face. You're like, shit, boy, are they actually in the
Yeah,
fucking
bro,
forest?
man. He said, you're all
That's
moving
it.
like this.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's sick.
But you know what? I would say there is one film, and I don't even know if it's gonna happen, yeah. And obviously, this is for the older lot, yeah. But Friday, the last Friday,
I think that's done now.
that's done, man.
obviously we had big
I'm not
hopes
even
for
waiting
that.
for that.
You know what?
We had big hopes for that, but I don't even think
let
that's
me be
gonna
real
come
with you.
back.
Let me be real with you.
Oh
Especially
my gosh.
with this bringing back old movies and trying to do a sequel.
Yeah,
or what-
old, bro. Just give that a rest.
like you know what? Like when they done Coming to America 2, ask this guy. Like I was excited, bro.
And I know
That's
you was
my
upset.
bro.
I know you was upset.
When I watched it, I realized something. I thought, you got fucked up. Because what you could have done was what? First Coming to America, 1988. You could have waited about to 92. Everyone's still fresh, still alive. Done a sequel. Cool. You waited how long,
For nearly 30 years.
bro, to drop this trash? Some fake ass Kevin Hart to play Eddie Murphy's son.
Yeah.
Yeah. The script was trash.
Yeah.
Like,
And one thing I don't like when things are being revamped for a new audience is the fact that they have to now be very cautious about the kind of content they put out because people are so sensitive now.
PG, bro.
Or you got to make
I
things
swear that movie was PG as well. Come to
potentially-
America too.
Yeah. Like there was that.
PG-13.
Yeah, that shit was good. Like you, sometimes you just need to watch things in its most raw
state, innit?
state. Like you need to. I don't.
Compare the First Coming to America to
Oh, it's
that.
trash, bro.
Like First Coming to America,
That's trash.
what? The first couple of minutes you see breasts.
bruv.
Man, man's getting bathed in these.
That was it. The royal
penis is clean, Your Highness. That raw, man.
And you know what? Those type of movies, yeah, they're so iconic. Like you remember certain scenes,
Bro.
and word for word.
Word for word, like what when he was going to remember when, like when I watched Coming to America not too long ago. Like after I watched the second one, I thought, let me watch the first one again. And there were so many parts in it that I didn't really pick up as a kid.
Yeah.
That I realized, like, raw, Eddie Murphy was so smart, like in terms of the comedic impact that he was trying to have or trying to do, or to see if the audience would pick up on it. It's little sly ones, like when he's walking through the airport, going to New York, and he's got all the LV luggage.
Yeah.
Bear them, and there's bare security guards just holding it, bringing it in. And then because he's still in that mind frame of, I'm a prince, so everyone must listen to me. And he goes into the middle of the road, and he's like, halt! And the guy comes out, the cab driver comes out, he's like, you dumb fuck! It's like, bro, like, he doesn't know who he is. And Eddie Murphy, well, Akeem, the character, has no idea that you can't do that, bro. You're not in Zamunda. You're in Queens.
Hey, was Eddie Murphy one of the first actors to try and play himself, but with multiple different characters?
Yeah, I think he's one of the first to do that.
One of the first few.
One of the first few to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
He's done that with Coming to America and Nutty Professor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big, is it not Big? But I was gonna say Big Mama.
There's a few films that he's played like 2, 3, 4, 5 characters.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That whole Norbit stuff, he's played
That
like
was
10
trash.
shows.
Beverly Hills.
What, do you think that's his favorite? Is that your favorite Eddie Murphy movie?
Not favorite, but he done cold on that one.
Have you seen Trading Places?
Trading Place, nah.
You've never seen that?
I haven't seen that one.
Bro.
I haven't seen that one.
Trading Places, yeah.
Cold.
He's a homeless guy, innit?
Yeah.
And there's some white guy, a rich white guy. And there's these two old guys. They're the owners of this, is it a law firm?
Yeah.
They're owners of this law firm that they've had.
No. It's not a law firm.
Trading, yeah. It's trading firms that they own. A trading company that they own. And they have a $1 bet that they could switch Eddie Murphy's life and that white guy's life like that. This for a $1 bet. That's it. Bro, you seen it?
I think I have, you know. I think I've seen that.
You seen it?
Yeah, I think I've seen that. Because that storyline, what you just said.
That's a good film. Have you seen Golden Child? Eddie Murphy.
Come on.
You seen
Don't
Golden- you seen
play
Golden Child?
games.
Yeah.
Don't play games.
Yeah, Golden
That
Child, led classic.
and the girl that was in it.
Yeah. Oh! yeah. I think that's why Darnell likes Asian women now. Because of that film. He watched Golden Child as a kid and thought, yeah, I want me one of those.
One of those in it. Oh my days.
Other Eddie Murphy films, classic, obviously Nutty Professor. You seen Boomerang,
Boomerang's hard.
where he's like a player in his workplace.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, man.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah,
Eddie's one of the goats, man.
Eddie's one of the goats. I feel like people don't put shine on Martin Lawrence as well. I feel Martin Lawrence, maybe not in the film kind of
As a
as a comedian.
Martin Lawrence, I think his rate was doing these, like, you know, the shows like Martin,
Yeah.
all of that stuff. Obviously, he's got Bad Boy as well.
Yeah.
But for him, I feel like his best way of acting out is when he was doing the stand-up comedy for Def Jam Comedy. Every single time, shows after shows were getting sold out.
I feel like that's Prime Martin though.
Yeah, that's prime.
Prime Martin with the little box.
Yeah.
But yeah, Prime Martin's Def Jam Comedy, The Martin Show, when House Party 1 and 2, the Bad Boy movies. And I feel like after that, after the early 2000s, he kind of, oh no, have you seen Life?
Oh, don't.
Have you seen Life?
No,
Bro?
I've seen
I love
Eddie Murphy and
Yeah,
Martin Lawrence.
Yeah,
It's a hard film.
Nah, that there.
That's a movie that slept on. That could have won an Oscar. I'm not even capping, bro. That movie, the cast, mad.
Fam, what movie actually made you cry? Has there been a movie like that's made you like just like you
know.
like raw, like, you know, that one tear that just drops down, like you're trying to hold it in? Like,
Nah, I can't think of one off my head.
not even Titanic.
Nah, not even close. What about you? I said Titanic.
For me it's Love and Basketball.
What the heck?
No. Let me tell you, them old school films, Love and Basketball.
Why did that make you cry? What's
The
it make you
Brothers.
What's it
Have
make
you-
you cry? Of course, come bro, I'm black. Come on, what part of?
No, it's just that the chemistry, bro. Like
Is it when he beat her at the end and he said like they played for the relationship?
yeah, and he bust out and he just turned around and said, "Do you know what I'm saying?"
Yeah.
It's just like
But that part made you cry.
no, not made me cry, but you just feel it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you feel it
Yes,
inside the gut.
Dude, soft, bruh. You soft.
Nah,
What
bro,
about you?
them old school
Has a
films were
movie
good,
made you
bro.
cry? This tough guy from Kenya, nothing.
No. I've got. You'd be surprised at what films actually made me cry.
Swear down, what? Let me hear this. Let me hear
Go
this.
on.
So one of the first films that made me tear up was Titanic.
I told you, man. I told you, bro. Titanic was real.
Listen. Let me break down.
Only because
C.A.N podcast. Let me break it down for you.
Jack.
Let me break it down for you. Forget this guy's terrible acting. Let me break it down for you. I don't know this guy. From when he said I punched through the windows, double glazing windows, I don't know him. Now he's saying he cried over Titanic. I definitely don't know him. What the hell? What part made you cry? The ending bit.
I think it was the part where it was getting a bit deep, like the climax of things just getting mad to worse, and I'm just like, and I think that whole
Bro, I don't think you understand.
And
That
also,
makes you cry.
that-
'cause you didn't. You brought it
Bro,
up.
that part when she held him, bruv, and he said, I just
yo, bro, Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's peak.
This is why I brought his name.
No. He's goated, bro.
Leonardo
Goated.
DiCaprio is one of the goats in this acting thing.
No,
bro.
he is.
He's sick.
I'll put him up there with the De Niro's and the Al Pacino.
Yeah, no, 100%,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? So
Yeah, 100.
he's definitely that
He's
guy.
up there, man.
And then the other film that made me
Oh, what? There's another one.
Yeah, of
Tear
course,
up.
there must be.
tear up, and this was maybe I was just going through it. I don't know, bro.
I can't lie. No. I did.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
did.
Thank you.
I did.
Go on.
Boys in the Hood when Ricky died.
Oh, don't.
And
Don't.
you know what part made me cry? When the
Yeah.
mum was holding him, like trying to wake him up in the living room and he's dead.
Yeah,
Remember Ice Cube brought him back?
yeah.
And like she's going mad and then starts hitting Ice Cube and I was like, oh my God.
I felt like I wanted to ride out with Ice Cube when I watched.
Yeah, same. I wanted to ride out with him.
Yeah. The other film that made me tear up is this happened in uni, bro. I was a grown man when this happened.
Yeah.
And I was crying over some fucking cartoon lions dying.
Lion King.
fam. I cried for Lion King, bro.
Oh, you soft, bro.
Yeah, man.
No, Lion King made me cry as a kid though.
The Lion King is a good
Me
film.
and my sister cried.
Bro, watch Lion King in the theater.
Funeral, bro.
I was in bed. I was watching this thing on my laptop. Maybe I don't know. I was, I don't know what, but I can't remember exactly what what I was going through that period in time and who I was dealing with. But I remember vividly.
Watch Lion King in the theaters. It'll make you cry.
I was like, shit, Simba, Dad is dead.
But it hits. It hits. These film hits, man.
And I can't lie. There was one episode of Fresh Prince that made me tear up as a kid as well.
Oh, don't. Don't.
It's the episode when Carlton took Speed from Will's locker.
I thought you was going to say the dad bit.
That one was close.
Close.
That one nearly made me. But the one with Will, when Carlton nearly died, it's the way Uncle Phil switched. It's the way like Uncle Phil brought everyone to the living room. Hey, yo, everyone come to the living room. Like, Will has something to say, and Will's just like, bad, like, yeah, man. I nearly killed him, man.
And Will's sick at crying,
Yeah, very good.
That's the only thing he's good at, though.
You really
cry.
don't rate Will Smith anymore.
I rate him, bruv.
I rate Will Smith, but
I rate Will Smith, but yeah.
Guys, put in the comments what film made you cry.
They never listen, bro.
Shit.
What was it? Put in the comments.
Put in the
Make sure
comments.
They ain't putting nothing in the comments, bro.
just watch the episode, please.
Give us some
Like,
views.
subscribe,
that.
and share.
Please.
But yo, did you man bang wrestling when you was a kid?
Hey, Stone Cold.
Hold on. Let's
Steve
all right, let's get into
Austin.
boxing because I want to talk about this Fury and
Hold on.
Jake.
Let's get to the wrestling part.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. That Stone Cold Steve Austin move, the stunner, fam. You use that in real life.
Is that your favorite wrestler of all time?
Fam. Bruv, this guy stunned the CEO, his wife, the kids, Triple H. He stunned everyone, bruv.
And the immediate family.
He was one of the people, bruv. He's one of the people that lasted I think, the longest Royal Rumble, apart from Ric Flair. But bruv,
Shawn Michaels, bro.
and Shawn Michaels. But the stunner was crazy. Then you have the Undertaker. He was shit scared.
I don't think he's really a wrestling fan.
I was when I was in
Let
Kenya.
me tell you something. Yeah. When it comes to wrestling, I'm goated.
It's peak.
And I'll tell you why. I had Stone Cold pajamas, bro.
No, you're taking them.
I had Stone Cold pajamas. I had wrestling slippers. Now, if I missed wrestling on a Friday night,
You was upset.
I wanted to fight someone the next day. Because wrestling on a Friday night is not the same wrestling on a Saturday. Because sometimes they'll blur out, you know, when the chair shots and they show the crowd when someone's going to get hit with a chair. That used to really piss me off. Now,
Who did you like, SmackDown or Raw?
bro, I've always been
Again!
I've always been a Raw guy, man, from day one. My favorite wrestler is a tough one, man. I'll put Stone Cold as my number one because he impacted me a lot. Like when they used to be like, JR used to be like, oh, Stone Cold's banned from the arena tonight and he's not allowed to perform.
And
He's
he
not allowed
just
to.
rolls
And then
through.
you hear the last match, I'm like, "Ah!" But The Rock, when he switched from being a heel, from the bad guy to a good guy, and he was just killing it on the mic.
he was
The
killing
Rock
it.
was the guy in the early 2000s. And I can't lie, Shawn Michaels was also my guy.
How did he tune his goal? You just a sexy boy.
I'm not the boy, toy.
You remember D-Generation X?
Bro, I was going around
my
primary school saying
days.
suck it to everyone, bruv.
Do you know saying suck it in primary school was rude, bro?
I didn't know what it meant at the time until my
So you
brothers.
were just going around just going, suck it.
Bro, I'll say it to my mum, my dad, my sisters, like, suck it. And they would look at me like, yo, are you mad? Are you
I'm
not
surprised
mad?
you didn't get the uppercut,
you not
bro.
To the point where my brother had to pull me aside, be like, "Yeah, bro, you can't."
Yeah,
you
relax.
Like, don't say
Relax.
that. It's not, obviously I'm young, innit? I'm like 6, 7 years old. I'm like, why? Why can't I say that?
Did you ever choke slam your cousins?
I used to do. You know what? My favorite move to do was the ankle lock, and I used to try and do that with my sisters.
Oh, that Kurt Angle.
And I used to do the one where
not a joke.
I used to do the one where I used to lock my legs onto her leg and be like, tap.
And you know when you're tapping, your cousin is not letting go, bro.
Nah.
And you're crying. You're like, bro, let me go. He's like, shut up. As soon as the hey.
When uncles turn up and that's when you have to stop.
You're wrapped.
Yeah, wrestling definitely impacted me, man. I used to draw, make my own belts out of cardboard.
But I did believe it was real. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, what point did you realize it was fake? You know, when I realized it was fake, okay, let me break it down for you, yeah? I always believed it was real. My dad used to always tell me, don't listen to your brother or sister. Because he'd be like, yo, it's fake, you know, it's fake. Oh, whatever, man. Look at the blood, man. What the hell are you talking
Yeah,
about?
there's blood and all sorts.
Cool. There was one time, I'll never forget this. My sister pulled me to the living room. I was playing a game. She said, come to the living room, come see this show. And my brother was there too, smiling. They're all smiling as I'm walking in.
Yeah.
Bro, Elmo, listen to this. As I've walked into the living room here, everyone's sitting down waiting for me like they've planned something. So I've sat down and there was this show about how wrestling is fake.
I
And they're
watched
showing
it as well.
All the things that
watched
show how
it
what
as
is
well.
fake with the mat, how they punch, how they talk to you before they throw you to the turnbuckle, how all the signs that the crowd has, they give it to them on arrival when they get to the place. Like if you want to hold a sign, they give it to you. I've seen all these things like, oh my gosh, this is fake. Then I was thinking, nah, it can't be fake. The blood. Then they got into the blood. So they was like, yeah, when they like, you know, get clothesline or end up on the floor, they get this little razor and scratch their head. And
What?
Have you noticed they only bleed from their forehead?
Their forehead, bro.
There's nowhere else. It's like they do this, like, if you see any wrestler that's retired now, they've got a lot of scarring on their forehead, all the blades.
What, did The Rock do that?
Bro, everyone's done it.
Everyone's done it.
Anytime they're on the floor.
So
they'll-
man's getting a razor to cut himself in the forehead.
Yeah.
I feel like the real one was when Mankind, he always used to bring like a bag full of pins.
Yeah.
Throw them on the floor.
But he was tapped.
Hell in a Cell match. And he used to fling people over, bruv.
He got flung over,
Bro.
but I don't know how they didn't die, man.
They didn't die. Eddie
Like-
Guerrero.
But a lot of them
One of the
suffer.
goats.
A lot,
The
sorry,
goats, man.
a lot of them suffer a lot of injuries after they
100%.
finish.
Yeah, of
you know what I'm
course,
saying?
of course.
A lot of them suffer from like bone breaks and back aches and whatnot
Yeah.
that eventually catches up to them as they get older.
Yeah.
And a few of them, I think, not a lot of them. I'm not sure how much of them kind of live. Because I'm sure a lot of them are on steroids and everything else. Because
yeah, but you know,
they
a
have
lot
to
of
take
them,
a lot of pain and what.
a lot of them pass away in their 40s, man.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
those steroids that they've taken, and you know that affects your heart.
Definitely.
So.
I mean, I was gonna say like the only, I want to say one of the main or maybe the biggest kind of person that came out and has done more with his career. The Rock,
Yeah,
he's like the number one actor in like Hollywood. Like, you know what I'm saying, he's been casted for every Tom, Dick, and Harry film. Literally, he's the star for that. So
he's like the Arnie of today, innit?
He's like the Arnie of today, basically. He's a soft action hero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So props to him. But a lot of them don't live long enough to, do more. A lot of them start suffering from mental health this and mental health that. So it's not the best career to have.
Nah. A lot of time on the road, and
if you had to choose, the top tiers, Ultimate Warrior or Hulk Hogan, who are you choosing on your side, bro?
That's not even my era.
I know. I'm going back.
I would probably choose Ultimate Warrior. Hulk Hogan's corny.
100%. Hey, didn't Hulk Hogan say the N-word?
Yeah, he did.
What the?
Yeah, that's why people don't really talk about him like that.
Yeah, man.
He's
Yeah, man.
Let's not get into that.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Boxing though, what's going on?
Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. Obviously, Tommy Fury pulled out. Initially, I thought you told me it was more so to do with
Jake Paul not taking the
drug test.
Yeah.
But then obviously some information came
Jake
out.
Paul's shit, man.
Some information came out, and apparently he had like some infection.
In his chest infection.
Chest infection. Obviously, then that.
Do you believe that?
I know that if it was more to do with like if it was a case of Jake Paul not taking a drug test, then
you would have come out and said it.
Then the Fury family have no fucking
filter.
They would have come out and said what they needed to say.
I don't know. I feel like you know what it is. I feel like this guy's not ready.
Who?
Tommy Fury. He's not ready, man.
You don't think he's good?
I don't think he's ready for that big stage. Bro, he ain't done shit, bro.
He's had 2-3 fights.
Yeah, this is a big stage. And as they said, if you lose, you got to change your name, bro.
I don't know too much.
I don't think he's ready to change his name.
Nah.
I don't know too much about Tommy Fury.
He ain't done nothing, bro, in the sport of boxing.
But I do want to give props to Anthony Yard.
Okay.
That great win.
Well done, Anthony Yard.
Well
man,
done. You know what I'm saying? I've been supporting him, watching his stuff.
Lions in the camp.
His whole thing, like, he's proper good, man.
Yeah.
And he took him down, was it 4th round?
4th round.
Man.
He was
hurting.
He moved him from round 1.
And the thing is as well, like, I watched up the lead up, the all access of how, things were going, how they were talking to each other and everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, that other guy, Anthony, will just always come and say, listen, when it comes to the fight, cool. And he just did what he had to do, man.
Yeah.
He did what he had to do, bruv. So well done, Anthony, man. Anthony Yard. Big ups.
Yeah. But a lot of information has come out to state that obviously Jake Paul has not been kind of being very transparent about his kind of fitness and what else.
A lot of people saying he's on roids.
Yeah.
Tyron Woodley said it to him as well. He said, do you take steroids? Look how big your chin is right now. Look at your neck. You're not a big guy. Do you take steroids? Do you take sports enhancing drugs? And he's like,
yeah.
He didn't have nothing to say, bro. And
he can't say no.
But Tyron Woodley fully said, I don't care if this guy's on
roids, I'll still fight him.
I'll still fuck him up.
Yeah, but he didn't.
And he didn't.
But do you think there was a no knockout clause in there?
Nah.
You think he just didn't take his chance?
Yeah.
What about...
As you said, bro, we had this discussion already. UFC fighters, their hands ain't like that when it comes to boxing.
Yeah, man.
It ain't techie.
He ain't techie, man.
Nah, bro. Like when it comes to that, like when you see a UFC fighter transition into boxing and they fight someone that's trained in boxing, they don't know what to do. They kind of run out of ideas. Like when Conor fought Floyd. You saw, like, we thought, Conor could do a thing against Floyd, but when he was actually there with him, he's like,
Everyone looks good on the
pads, but when you're in the ring, it's different.
Like with you,
I'm not saying Jake Paul's levels, but I'm just basing it on Tyron Woodley's performance. and his hand game is trash.
Yeah,
with
but
USC,
I'm sure he would have been able to knock him out if there was some transparency.
He tried to knock him out.
That's what I'm saying. But obviously, this guy is on sports enhancing drugs. Whatever.
Is he though? That's the thing.
He's not saying no.
No, he isn't, and he's not taking a drug test.
He's not taking a drug test, and he's not saying no. So a lot of the two people that he's fought, there was no information that came out and said, oh yeah, these guys took some drug tests before they had to fight.
Nah, never.
Nothing like that. Both fights. So I think it's if it's not like a pro fight, a lot of these fights are kind of potentially pushed through as like exhibition fights and like charity fights, which then doesn't require like proper regulation.
Yeah, but this is a proper regulated fight though. The one with Tommy Fury.
That was a proper thing.
Yeah.
See, for me, I
think it was like 10 rounds as well.
For me, it's the Paul brothers. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really take it
I
that serious.
I can't hear them.
I can't take it that serious.
There's a point where I was like, I hated the.
I don't think he's saying
them.
I don't think Aiden's saying that he hates them. He just doesn't like them in the sport of boxing.
In the sport of boxing, bro.
I don't like the whole. I'm a big fan of boxing. You both know that. I don't like the whole YouTube.
Like the YouTube getting involved with the boxing sport.
It's a mocking thing, bro.
It's a mocking thing, but you can't shit on someone's back, bro. The boxing world is the way boxing is run is trash.
Yeah, it is.
So if these guys are coming out and they're happy to make certain fights happen, whether it's celebrity fights and whatnot, make it
that's
happen.
What I'm saying, but this is what I'm saying though. The reason why I'm saying this as a boxing fan, a legit boxing fan.
Yeah.
When someone gets hurt, one of these YouTube fights, if someone gets hurt, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna turn to boxing and say, "No, it's a terrible sport. It's barbaric. It shouldn't be done. Look what happened to this guy. He's got a brain injury." I'm telling you that now, bro. Who's mentioned this? Why did they let these guys fight?
We have so many greats. We have so many greats in the shape of. Excuse me. In the shape of Mayweather, in the shape of Muhammad Ali, in the shape of... Okay, let me just talk about Muhammad Ali. He's someone who suffered... He suffered... do you think the whole Parkinson thing was triggered by the boxing?
Yes,
100%.
He took a lot of hits to his head.
A lot of hits.
So
he stayed in the sport for too long.
Yeah.
100%. A lot of people have Parkinson's from boxing, bro. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've seen Freddie Roach.
Yeah.
Pacquiao's trainer.
Yeah.
Took a lot of hits to the head. He used to take licks, bro.
Yeah.
Hence why Mayweather decided to perfect defending.
I'm saying I brought these guys up to say, no, there's evidence here that this shit can be health. It could jeopardize your health. So if you're gonna glove up, you better make sure that you're ready for what's to come. If you're fighting a real fight, obviously, by all means, if you're fighting a real fight, then you should know what you're signing up for, because there's people. I remember there's boxers and like fighters that I've seen. There was one particular one that I remember you showed me, and
Michael Watson.
Yeah, bro. You can tell, like, because he got punched so badly in the round before.
Yeah.
And then the round
against Kashibank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for like a few rounds, this guy was just taking hit after hit after hit after hit.
So basically he got dropped. He received an uppercut shot. He knocked down Kashibank first.
Yeah.
Kashibank then got up and gave him an uppercut, and he dropped and hit the back of his head on a rope.
And then
as he's dropped on his bum, he's hit the back of the rope. He's gotten back up now. The bell rang. Next round, referees brought them together, and
this guy couldn't.
No, he couldn't put his hands up.
Yeah.
Just went straight to him. Boom. Took him out. Didn't drop him. Just referee stopped it, and then he collapsed. But then the issue is there was no doctors at that fight.
See, that's such a dangerous sport.
That's when the boxing commission changed within the UK, and they brought professional doctors to every fight. Making sure there's ambulances waiting in the
This
car
is not
park.
football. This is not fucking. This is contact sport. This means
Yeah.
I'll punch you in the face.
You don't play boxing, bro.
Huh?
You don't play boxing.
You don't play boxing. It's a fight,
It's
bro.
an actual fight.
So if you're gonna glove up, you better make sure you know what you're signing up for. So if these YouTubers get brain fucking damage from this, boy, I'm not gonna be insensitive and say I don't feel sorry for you, but make sure you know what you're signing up to, because it's not a fucking joke. You know what I'm saying?
That's why, for me, I respect highly in the term of the Mayweather era, because obviously, he mastered the defense of okay, you know what? I'm going in there not to get hit. Do you understand? Especially with this technique, like he's still good. He's still able to talk and read and etc. But when you listen to these old time boxers, you can hear it in their speech. It's difficult.
A lot of slurring.
Yeah.
A lot of...
I can hear it in
It's
Tyson's
difficult for
speech
them,
sometimes.
Yeah.
Tyson's not the most,
Tyson is
Tyson
not
didn't really take licks like that though.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the lisp.
He's got a lisp. He's got a
and
lisp.
maybe his energy is a bit.
Sometimes he's high, bro.
Yeah.
He takes there's a lot of onions and mushrooms and I said onions, mushrooms and weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a sport you play. It's not. So make sure you know what you're fucking signing up for.
And that's why you two need to get in the ring and just do this spar thing. Everybody's waiting in the
I
comments.
probably get in the ring with you, bro. This guy always trying to promote.
This is the thing. Obviously,
you don't want this.
Obviously,
Let's get in the ring.
Whoever loses,
you'll guess out, fam. All that
me
jogging
guess
you been-
out. Have
all
you
that
seen
jogging
my
you been-
training?
What training, fam?
What?
Man just wears the uniform and then says he's doing shit.
Okay.
Let's get in the ring,
Just,
fam.
okay,
5
just
rounds.
because you saw these one or two, I saw
Ad-
one or two clip of him boxing. He thinks he's
Let's go,
well,
bro.
joints.
I say
This is-
Adrian is the type of guy that would literally wear a whole gym outfit, go to the gym,
Let's
Yeah.
see.
just to take the picture
Pictures and then leave.
and then leave.
Okay, so you know what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna do a gym session, C.A.N Podcast Live, and we're gonna see.
You can lift.
No. Forget the lifting, bro.
I can't lift.
Your own body weight. I'm
I
talking
don't-
about your own body weight.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
What, can you lift your body weight? You're fat, bro.
Bruv, have you seen my body? Just because he posts 1 or 2 videos on the boxing thing, you're dead, bruv.
He is dead, isn't it?
He's dead, fam.
No, fam.
He's got lock knees.
It's her.
Dun, 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 dun.
With
Am I
do-rag
tied
on.
out, bro? Put you in the
You guys are
boomerang.
just hating.
Bro.
You know how many people
You're
have in my
trash in the
DMs?
bag, bro. You're
Bruv.
trash.
I'm gonna see though.
I'm just getting ready for when that
watch
YouTuber
this.
calls me out, bro.
Watch this.
Bro, you better not go on to one of the fight the YouTubers and embarrass yourself.
I want one of the. I was
But
gonna
if
say,
Jake Paul calls you out for a fight, would you fight?
I'll
him?
fight him, bro.
You will actually
Bro,
get
if
punched
you
up.
lose,
I swear to God,
Jake Paul will punch you up.
punch-
if I had, I'm not a young and
Jake Paul, how old is
Jake Paul is not even
24?
25, bro.
Jake Paul will
bro,
punch you up.
you're going like
Paul
you're
probably
not
punch you.
old, bro.
You gas out after round 3.
But
Probably
listen, this guy has millions. I'm talking hundreds, maybe, in the bank account.
Yeah.
He's got the best training facilities, the best dietitians, the best of everything to keep him in shape and to train him for every fight that he goes into.
Yeah.
I pay for a fucking discounted gym membership and I do pad work. Of course, it's gonna fuck me
That's not
up.
an excuse, bro.
What do you mean? Of course, that's
It's not an
You said
excuse,
this
bro.
not too long ago. You said you'll fuck up Jake Paul.
Did
now,
I?
Now you sound a bit nervous. Now,
going on?
Like as if
Bruh,
Jake Paul's here right now.
Give me a train. Let me train for as long as I need to. 6 months. Is that how long it takes to train?
Whatever time you need, bro.
I would time. I promise you. I can. I know.
Yeah, you sound nervous, man.
I know. No. It's like,
He said, Jake Paul, if you can hear
Jake
us
Paul.
now, bro.
Who's it?
yeah,
C.A.N
Jake Paul,
Podcast?
motherfucker. Call me out, motherfucker. We'll see, motherfucker.
Bro. Jake Paul whooped that ass.
Shit.
Yeah. No. It's all games, mate. Don't call me out.
Can't remember his boxing.
I've got.
remember his boxing. You
studios
can't,
to run.
you can't do none of your kicking nonsense, bro, that you like to do.
I've got business to run, fam. I can't be out here training to fight a fucking YouTuber, fam. I mean, if the check is right,
If the money's right.
if the money is right, I'll
What's the bracket of the money if you're saying it's right? What is
If you can give me £100,000,
Okay,
I'll step in the ring with Mike.
thought you
Hey, bro, another thing. Have you man heard about this Little Man and Bouncer situation?
What they
What?
come in?
Apparently, Bouncer has been bumping Little Man when it comes to the money.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, yeah.
Swear down, I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, like saying that Little Man saying he can't read or write.
And this guy's just been putting bare letters on the paper for him.
Pretty much, he just in terms of his name, Little Man, he doesn't own it. Bouncer does. Wicked and Bad, that's his slogan. Bouncer owns that. So he's like, where am I? Bro, he said for his last fight, he only got 8 racks.
8 racks or 8.
8K, bro.
Oh shit.
With all the promotion, all the.
Yeah, the second fight, he only got 9K.
But then obviously,
Bro, he's a fighter, man.
he's also
That's too low.
and also you got to think about it might have been a big spectacle, but how much money did they actually make though?
Nobody really
Bro,
knows.
pay-per-view,
you know what I'm
pay-per-view, bro,
Nobody
pay-per-view
actually really knows.
buys as well.
Pay-per-view buy.
That doesn't add up. That only 8K. Are you mad?
But how many people do you need to get paid, bro?
Bro, for 8K now, it's not enough.
No,
bro.
I don't.
How
think
many
it's
people?
enough,
How
yeah.
many?
If I heard like
it's
15K,
not enough, especially for the fighter as well.
Exactly, it's the fighter. Don't talk
fighter
about
is
other
going-
people.
going in.
He's going into the ring
Yeah.
and scrapping, bro.
Forget
If
the
he's one of-
trainers and all of
exactly.
that.
If he's one of the management, then I'll understand. Okay, cool. I don't know how many people are involved in this, but as in the actual fighter, someone that's risking their life, stepping in the ring, 8K is not enough, bro.
Well, speak to Dana White and ask him why he's giving his fighters 2-3 grand on a UFC fight, a proper thing.
Yeah,
5
elbows
rounds,
and-
and niggas are getting fucking clamped, bro.
Bro, how much is he paying them? Like, he ain't even
Bro,
paying
some of the
them enough.
fighters don't even get 5 bags, bro. Like I'm talking like the lower end.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the lower. This is still pro fights, bro.
Yeah, Dana White's a bitch, man.
But
Doing that shit, that's sad, bro.
yeah, man.
These
I mean,
guys, they're putting UFC on the map. Like that's why Conor had to like break out from UFC and do his own thing and
Sure.
make money.
but you got, bro. If you got a big bill, he's not just paying these fighters, bro.
Yeah.
He's not just paying one fighter. He's not paying 2 fighters. He's paying every single person that's fighting that night. He's got to pay for every single every single person that works that day needs to get paid.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's hard for us to sit here and say, oh yeah, why is he not getting paid more? Why is he not getting paid
We
more?
don't know the
we don't
actual
know
depths of the-
what,
the
yeah,
truth
we don't
as
know
well.
the details of like the numbers. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boxing is different because boxing is kind of, it's more so like promoters versus promoters. And then, you know, your promoter gets a chunk of money and then you get a chunk from there. Like, and you know, and the reason why boxers earn so much is because of the way the negotiations happen. A fighter doesn't go into a negotiation room with Dana White in boxing, or you know, say for instance, Crawford doesn't go into a meeting and you know he's got representatives that represent him, whether it's Matchroom or whatever, and they'll go into that room and say, yo, you know, if you want the rights to this, you got to pay us this amount, and then Crawford gets a percentage from that amount. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with UFC, fighters are literally just individuals. They come with a training bag and they come to the...
Because it's all under one umbrella, isn't it? It's
all under one umbrella. With boxing, it's a bit complicated.
different promotion.
Everyone's on with different
Some people
promotions.
have their own promotions as well.
Exactly. So
But
you negotiate the number that you think is you're worth, and it's different.
That's why
on the
some
UFC.
fights don't happen because some fighters forget I'm the A side.
I'm the A side. You know how many times? Yeah, how many times did we get fights get postponed? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why didn't certain fights happen? With like, for instance,
Yeah.
the whole Wilder and AJ, you know,
Yeah,
situation.
apparently, yeah, the money weren't right.
You know what I'm saying? Someone wanted to be the A side who wasn't the A side, and you know what I'm saying? These things happen, but that's the difference, isn't it? Like,
Do you think that AJ wanted to fight Wilder?
I think he has a better chance of winning against Wilder than he has against Fury.
Against Fury?
Yeah.
Oh. What about Usyk?
Well, he lost to Usyk.
Do you think he beats him in the second time round?
Not if he comes out fighting. the
Just
same way
be
he did.
careful, guys, yeah, because I'm just letting you lot know. Mark my words today, yeah.
Okay.
AJ is gonna be champion again.
I hope so.
I'm not even hoping.
I hope so.
Don't even put that hope in there
Right.
because
If
it's going to happen.
If it's hope, bro,
It's
it
hope.
really always is hope.
We'll see.
With AJ,
We'll
I
see.
respect my guy. Obviously,
We'll see.
he's British as well, and you know all that good stuff. But he's come out and said like his backroom staff are not doing it. You know what I'm saying? They're very timid in terms of the training and everything else. So that's why he's out there exploring different camps and different.
He doesn't actually
trainers.
come out and exactly said that.
He hasn't
Yeah,
said
he
that,
hasn't said
but
that,
he's been
It
politically
looks like-
correct.
yeah.
He's being politically correct. He's saying like, would you remember that interview?
Yeah,
watching?
yeah. He
And
pretty
he
much
was like,
said it.
you know, I want everyone around me, but I'm gonna try and get people involved that can, you know, help me develop in certain different ways. Which is just basically means these guys are not.
They're not cutting it
they're not
at
cutting it
this
at the
level
moment.
now.
And he was like, if they want to stay, they can stay. If they want to go, they can go. You know, I don't control them. But I'm going out and finding people to train me a certain way so that I can fight differently, essentially. And I think that is in his best interest to go out there and actually find a camp and trainers that are a bit more. It's a bit more je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
I says je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi, that's your word. But you know what I'm saying? Like when you
Je ne sais quoi.
je ne sais quoi.
With the French for vavavoom.
Vavavoom.
But
But you need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to find a camp that utilizes your biggest asset.
You know what? With AJ's situation, it's not rocket science. I feel like he just needs to apply some aggression. He's very timid.
Yeah.
He's very hesitant nowadays. He's I feel like he second guesses himself. Like when he
Hey,
gets-
since that Ruiz fight, he's been second guessing, bro.
you know what? He's been second guessing before even the Ruiz, you know? Like he stopped fighting. He stopped like pressing guys. Like before, like, you know, when he fought Brazil and Dylan White and all these guys, like he was going forward, putting them on their back foot and coming forward and throwing hard like shots. Now he ain't really trying to trade with anyone like that. If you throw two, he's gonna throw one and then keep it.
Yeah. Now he's kind of fighting on the back foot. He's like he's trying to punch and then
Yeah.
punch.
But you're not a boxer, bro.
Yeah.
And you ain't built like one either. So fight to your strengths.
Yeah.
Like just do you and be you. I'm talking to you, AJ. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's get them
As I
belts
said
back.
again, mark my
and
words.
run it back.
AJ is going to be champion.
I have no doubt.
How's he gonna be champion again? What does he need to do?
No. Forget that. I'm just saying,
I mean,
AJ will be champion again.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
This guy can see the future.
Of course.
I have my doubts, but I do feel like he can.
Yeah, I feel like he can.
Yeah, but not in usage. We've seen what he can do on that fucking.
Yeah. I feel
very.
feel.
I
feel.
We've seen.
And very feel. And feel.
I feel
Very feel. Any guy that says that, bro, I'm shook, bro.
Yeah.
I said, so Usyk, how you doing? How was the fight? Great fight. I'm feel. I'm very feel.
Yeah. So he needs to come out with a very different approach, different tactic, different aggression, different everything, speed. Because Usyk wasn't playing around, bro. This guy was dancing for 12 rounds. He did not stop moving. He did not stop moving for 12 rounds.
Usyk, he's got conditioning, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't get tired.
Yeah. So
But
He's a great combination fighter, man.
nah, hacks. But yes, guys, this has been a good kind of.
Hey, man, how's your last week been as well, man?
It's been okay, you know.
it's been good. It's been good. It was good. Working hard, getting to that bag.
You know what I'm saying?
Still doing nothing.
I've got a few things that I need to edit and whatnot. I'm planning a few shoots.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a quiet week. Well, I'm coming from a very busy week.
Okay.
So
What about yours?
Bro, I'm pissed off.
why?
Bruv, I'm tired.
Can you explain?
Bro, I'm tired of these London roads, bro. Like, I'm paying tax and there's hardly any roads on the road. I'm always on the fucking main road. I'm not on the back road.
Getting fined.
Getting fined. I had a... You missed it?
Yeah, I was there.
We had a ticket for coming here. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, guys, like, this government, they need to change this shit. This, congestion charge, they need to change that crap as well. All my drivers out there, also I'm a street racer as well. So it's like, bruv.
You say you're a street racer.
Yeah. It's like, woo!
This
I
guy
need to bring you.
Are you cussing?
Well, I'm not guessing, bro. It's lit.
This guy said he's a street racer. You heard this?
Lit, man.
But earlier I was saying to you, we need to put it on him a bit
What?
because we don't
Just
know.
I don't know.
We really don't know this guy.
I don't know if he's a drug dealer.
Literally,
What? I
bro.
don't know what he is.
Like
What
sometimes
does he actually do?
bro,
I don't know what he does
Hey,
for work.
what
He
do you
told
do?
me that he works for Cancel, and I don't know what.
I don't know.
what
Honestly,
office-
You're on camera. We're gonna talk about this. Don't worry.
Yeah,
But man said he's a street racer now.
yeah.
On the real.
Bro, I need to bring you. I just need to bring you lot. I would love to bring... You know what it is? There's
Imagine
one-
if he's telling the truth about
there's
all
one
these
place.
things.
There's one place as well where it's like, it's not it's the UK version of like the Need for Speed. It's like Ace.
I think I've been there.
It's called Ace Cafe.
Okay.
Where's that? And then is that near Krispy Kremes and there? Oh, it's somewhere far, bro.
Yeah, it's like near Wembley size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Near Northwest side.
Yeah, Northwest side, and it's where like they got different
and
nights.
there's bare cars. Like
Bare cars. So that, like, I think recently I went to like a Porsche night, and everyone had their little trunks open, like neons and all stuff, and you see burnouts and donuts. But obviously, like, let's say if you need to, do a little bit of like, okay, you need a bit of extra cash. It's just a straight drag race. Do you know what I'm saying? But I never do it with my little run around. I always do it with my brethren because I know what's under the trunk. Do you know what I'm saying? But
So you've been racing for money?
it's all right, fam. It's good.
This is what I'm saying. I don't know this guy, bro.
No. Hold on.
You gotta be the.
Wait. Hold on a second.
You know what I'm saying?
So you've been racing.
Fam.
You've been racing for money.
Cuz.
Yes or no? What about cuz?
I don't want to listen. I don't because you know what I'm saying. There's certain rules and regulate. I don't want. Do you know what I'm saying?
What happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yo, this is C.A.N Podcast. My name's A. Loso.
Mr. Mons.
Elmo in the cut.
And we out.
Brr.